Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in Washington, D.C. in West Potomac Park, and behind me is one of those hidden or forgotten memorials that nobody really knows about and unfortunately nobody really pays much attention to. But I imagine it's here for a reason. Let's see if there's a marker here, and we're going to check out the John Ericcson Memorial. That's right. Who was John Ericcson? Well, I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so this is like the intersection of Independence Avenue in Ohio. Behind those trees, it's the Lincoln Memorial, so it kind of give me an idea where I'm at. And that's the bridge that takes you to Arlington. Oh, I wonder what happened here. I wonder if this was actually about the John Ericcson Memorial, but I'm going to go ahead and make my way over there. And yeah, technically this is on the National Mall. I mean, I don't really know if the National Mall actually even has any boundaries, but they consider this to be that because it's administered by the National Park Service. All right, so this is dedicated to the man who revolutionized naval history with his invention of the screw propeller. John Ericcson was a Swedish engineer, and he was also the designer of the USS Monitor, which was the ship that ensured Union naval supremacy during the American Civil War. I don't think they'll mind if I walk around it, but yeah, John Ericcson sitting on his throne. He lived from 1803 to 1809. I'm sorry, 1889. Yeah, it says on the side here, inventor and builder of the Monitor. And on the base of the statue, on their way to DCA, also known as Ronald Reagan Airport, but there's vision, adventure. I don't know what the other one says on this side, but over here it says he revolutionized navigation by his invention of the screw propeller, and labor is the last one. So how long has this memorial been here? Well, dating back to August 31st, 1916, it was authorized by Congress that a memorial be placed in honor of this gentleman. And about 10 years later, May 29, 1926 to be exact, it was dedicated. President at the time, Calvin Coolidge, as well as the Crown Prince Gustav Adolf of Sweden were here. And so Congress appropriated $35,000 for the creation of the memorial, and Americans, chiefly of Scandinavian descent, raised an additional $25,000. And technically this is a pink Milford granite memorial, and it's 20 feet high with a 9-foot diameter base. It was sculpted by James Earl Fraser. Now the actual sculpture of Ericcson sitting down, he was meant to be 6 feet 5 inches, although I don't really know if he was really that way in real life. But and I actually kind of goofed it up. Now, even though it was dedicated in 1926, it was actually being constructed here for like a year and a half, and it wasn't open until April 1927. So that was when it was actually unveiled here. So okay, kind of goes to show that dedication and open aren't really the same thing. But I thought I'd come check this really underlooked sculpture out. I mean, there's always something, you know, being memorialized at Washington, D.C., be it a politician or even somebody foreign, you know. But all right, John Ericcson Memorial. All right, thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. Well, hope you learned a little bit or two about the man John Ericcson and the memorial that is kind of somewhat hiding, even though hundreds of cars pass by this every day and they probably don't even know what it is. And hey, that's okay. I mean, I understand not everyone cares about history, but that's what I'm here for, you know. All right, I'm Jason, Historically Marked in DC. Sign off.